to another Dragon Ball Fighters video with me, Slaughters. And in this video I'm going to be breaking down Videl. So I'm not sure whether you saw my June one, but now I am doing Videl. So in my opinion, Videl is the stronger of the two characters, and I do believe she is going to be quite high tier in this game because she seems quite a unique, kind of like a mix of Android 18 and Android 17, but a way better version of 17. So I'm going to be breaking down her normals, her specials, supers, and a couple basic combos and stuff as her. So without further ado, let's go into her normals. Unlike Jiren and a couple of the cast, she does have a low hitting 2L, which is always really useful for mixes with overheads, like empty lows and stuff like that. It always helps to have like a fast hitting low and the ability to go for triple lows. So that's good. Her standing lights are okay. The second one does have quite good range, but the first one is kind of just a fast hitting like hit. But she is quite similar to Android 16 in the fact that her auto combo, third light, is actually a grab. So that kind of allows for mixes like if I manage to set Broly to blocking, it actually whiffs on crouching opponents, and I'm pretty sure it whiffs on crouching opponents all the time. Yeah, it does. But if I just set Broly to blocking regularly, look at that menacing walk. But it does, I'm pretty sure it did use, yeah, there we go. I knew it did. But yeah, if you can get it right, kind of like 16's level 3 setup, it can actually grab a blocked opponent. So it's basically the same as 16's really. So yeah, that's just a little thing to note there. Her crouching medium is also really good. It's a nice long-ranged hitting crouching medium, which is always good to have. Her standing medium is quite fast and it has okay range, considering how like small she is as a character. So you know, they're all the usual types of hits for her, really nothing special. But where she kind of gets unique is her heavies, a bit like Jiren. Her normal standing heavy is this like shoulder thing which has pushback. It is special cancelable, so if you did something like the Wreckers, it is special cancelable, which is good. Her crouching heavy is again just the normal, just to get that out of the way. It's kind of normal. But yeah, she does have a forward and heavy, which does this little flurry, which is kind of like a tiny little wrecker. So that'll be useful in pressure, getting things off, and it is also special cancelable, so you don't have to worry about that. You can't do it after another heavy though. So if you've already used one of the other heavies, you won't actually be able to cancel into it. So you will have to do it as a resort and not like combine the others to get a really long block string. But yeah, that's something unique that will be useful in combos, because you can use it like in partnership with the Wrecker, and that will allow for like extra damaging combos. if I can, I'll give a quick demonstration. It does a decent amount of damage instead of if you went for something like her normal combo. So it will do more damage, which is good to know because she's not the most damaging character as far as characters go in this game. But yeah, so that's something to note in her normals. For her key blasts, oh, she also has a normal which is technically a special move, which is down and either light, a medium or heavy, which is this like moonsault kick thing, which is, you can get a combo off the heavy version. The light one is kind of pressure, the medium one is kind of a bit more damage. They'll like, you know, teleport cancelable to get a combo, and you can't use assists with them to get combos, so you don't have to worry about that. You can call assists and stuff like that and get combos. But anyway, so that's a little moonsault kick. Whether that's a special, it's a special really, but I'll just class it as a normal and just go over it now. But yeah, now into her specials. Quarter circle forwards is the Wreckers, and instantly they're going to remind you of 17. However, you know, I know what you're thinking, 17s were, you know, really bad because you could just, you know, down heavy your way out. You could just block low and then down heavy and just reflect. But hers are better in the sense that they're going to be a lot better for pressure, and I'll explain why in just a sec. But she has the medium versions and stuff. These can be done in the air, all three of these versions. You know, they're all basically the same, other than the medium will do more damage in the initial hit, and the heavy starts up faster, just the generic things. And in the air, these will actually allow a sliding knockdown off of everything. So just as an example, I'll do, if I can hit it, she can get a sliding knockdown even off like key blasts and stuff. So that's going to be extremely useful in the grand scheme of things, because she can keep looping that and getting Oki, and then keep doing it and keep doing it. Yeah, so she always has access to a sliding knockdown, which is really useful in this game for pressure and stuff. So now back into where the mix comes in with the Wreckers. So if you press square, so you can use any of the buttons for the start. Say you use the medium. If you, after the initial kick, if you press light, she's going to do this overhead. And then if you press triangle, or medium, sorry, she's going to do this, the moonsault kick, which is going to be really dirty for like cross-up setups. And then if you press heavy, sorry, I was going to say circle then, PlayStation. But yeah, if you press heavy, she's going to do this thing here, not this kind of flip kick, which resembles her other special move, which I'll go into in a minute. But yeah, it's going to go into that, which you can get a combo off. So that's really where her mixed game comes in off the Wreckers. I'll quickly go through that move there that you see. That is actually her other special move, quarter circle back. The light version will cause a sliding knockdown. The medium one will also cause a sliding knockdown, but it does obviously like a bit more damage and has more range. and you can combo off it, but you have to be like, you know, you have to teleport before Gohan does the slam down. And the heavy version, you know, it has the most range of all of them, and she does this kind of little upwards thing, and yeah, it's what you'd expect. And that can also be used for sliding knockdown, which I'll talk about later in the supers section, because that's where it mostly relates. But that move, it will actually whiff on a crouching opponent, so it will actually not hit on a crouching opponent. So it's a throw, counts as a grab, but they have to be standing for it to hit. The same as in the Wrecker, just so you know. So like if I did the Wrecker there, it won't hit. But here's where the mix comes in. So here's why it's going to be really strong. Instead of like 16, who's going to have to do all this pressure and, you know, hope he mixes you in the middle of it with the low or the overhead, which, you know, he really won't. But she can just go for this initial hit, and then, especially with this new guard cancel changes, which I've heard about, where, you know, if it's a really long block string, they're just going to guard cancel out. But she's just going to do this hit before you've even guard cancelled. And here's where the mix comes in. She's either going to go for this overhead, which obviously you can keep continuing for the combo. She's going to go for this flip over, which again, you know, it's stopping you just holding like a crouch block. So instead of just having to worry about blocking back this way, you're going to have to worry about blocking back both sides. So yeah, you're going to have to watch out for this, because she can get full combo off either one, you know, at the cost of meter, or if you use an assist, she can, you know, get a combo off either one. You know, she can get pretty decent damage off either one of them. Not too shabby, see? But yeah, and then, you know, she can get it off that as well. If I can... something like that, anyway. Like... So, I forgot that it doesn't... Yeah, but she has that mix there. You know, not too shabby, like, damage off of the flip thing. And then she also has the heavy. So basically, you're conditioned after this initial hit to either block standard overhead, cross up overhead, like that, or, you know, you can, if you see that they're just, you know, crouching, the overheads will still hit them, but that's where the Wrecker comes in. So, not the Wrecker, this move here, the circle. So at the cost of a bar, if you know that they're blocking this, and they're just seeing this all the time, and they're blocking both, because they're not, you know, the cross-up's not instant or anything, so you see that they're blocking both, you can, if I just, so you see, you think, oh, they've blocked this, you know, they're blocking this all the time, but what can I do to open them up, instead of just going for this into like assists and stuff? Well, you can just go into that, and you're going to get a full combo. And the only way they can avoid that is by crouching. But if they crouch, they're going to get hit by that, or they're going to get hit by that. So, at the cost of a bar, you can kind of punish them for just blocking over and over again, and you can go in to a full combo and get your knockdown, which isn't too shabby at all. So that's where her main game plan is going to lie. That's going to be her mix-up. That, you know, she's going to get you in a blender with that. So, yeah. Other special moves to note. Her Ki Blasts, her just regular Ki Blast. Her standing Ki Blast is, you know, that's going to be really useful. It does have a bit of cooldown, so until he leaves, a bit like Ginyu's, you're going to have to wait. If you press down and Ki Blast on the floor, she's going to do this little ball. She's going to chuck this little Ki Blast, which is quite good. Like if you partner that up with an assist, like a beam assist, you know, you're going to get the ability to follow up and stuff like that. So that will have its uses. Yeah, so that can be used in pressure. But then here are her air Ki Blasts. She has just the regular Ki Blast in the air. Is going to be a little dive kick. It's the main use for that is going to be in the corner when you're going to do like combos. You can get a bit of extra damage if you use that, or you can, you know, kind of, you can use that as well, like that. So you're going to get a bit more damage for that. And then in the air, if you press down and Ki Blast, Gohan's going to come in and he's going to track, and he's going to actually land. It's not an overhead, it's just a mid, but he's going to land on the opponent, tracking them. You can't get a follow-up off of this or anything, because, you know, it just creates a knockdown. But yeah, it will be useful. Unlike this one, you know, you can combo off of that one. You can get combo off that, but yeah, you can't get it off this one. So that's her Ki Blasts. She has something kind of unique in the fact that she doesn't really have a quarter circle special, but she has a quarter circle back special, and as you're probably already expecting, it's actually a Dragon Punch. It's a invincible move, so if Broly just is set to attack, oh, it will actually beat it all out, and you can get a combo off of it. So if you spend the bar, you're going to get a combo off of it, and thanks to her quarter circle forwards and medium, you're going to be able to get a sliding knockdown off of anything, which is really useful. So you kind of see how good she's going to be just by these tools here. So yeah, that's where these things come in. And yeah, so that's her Ki Blast and her invincible move. She doesn't have like 3 versions of it, it's only that version because it's the special. But yeah, her now for her supers, just checking I haven't missed anything. Alright, now for her supers. So her level 1 is going to be this little flip kick here, and it's not very good for Oki or anything, because it's kind of going to be used in combos. You can combo off of it, so if you hit it like in the middle of certain combos, you can combo off of it. If you do like a long combo, and then you go into it, like something like this. Oh, did the wrong one, sorry guys. If you go into it like this, and then you go into this, see, it doesn't combo. So you kind of have to use it in the middle of a combo, like actually in the middle of it, if you want to get something off of it. and it does actually stop you from getting the sliding knockdown with that move here and your regular heavy. So what can you do to stop this? What you can do is you can burn a bar. You can burn a bar and do this move here, and you'll actually get your sliding knockdown. If I just show you. Oh, I have no idea why that didn't combo, but this was literally comboing before. I have no idea why it's not comboing anymore. Let me try one more time. It definitely does normally combo. It definitely normally comboed. Yeah. It normally comboed, guys. Yeah. Maybe it's just not there. Yeah, maybe it's just not doing it. I'm not sure. It definitely, maybe it's only in the corner there it combos. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I might be remembering wrong. Yeah, I must be remembering wrong. But yeah, I must be remembering wrong. So apparently not. But in the corner you can actually get the sliding knockdown regardless if you use the special and then into the light version of this move. So in the corner that's going to be really useful just to get that sliding knockdown and then go into your pressure. So you could do something like that, and you're going to get almost 50%, and then you could go into another super if you so choose. But yeah, that's her regular level 1. She also has another level 1, which, yeah. If I have a look, yeah, she has another level 1, which is a quarter circle forward R2, which is actually a counter. So if I make Broly block, and you know, Gohan's gonna do this little dance, and yeah, so it is a counter, so you're not gonna be able to do it off anything but when you're hit, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. So it doesn't do that much damage, but what it actually does is that dance isn't just for nothing, guys. He powers up all of his attacks, so all of the attacks that Gohan does, they're all going to do more damage. So if I have a look, it says powered up. There we go. And then he's going to do this, and he's going to do 1,000 on everything instead of 850. So you know, it's considerable more damage. Like it will also add more damage onto his level 3. So the level 3 where they team up, it will do more damage on that as well, which is good. So yeah, that's basically what that super does. And obviously because you can only power up once. It's not like you'll power up all the time. So he'll do that dance once, and then the next time, it'll just, you know, he'll just hit Broly instead of. He'll just, you know, do that if I don't get hit by Broly. So let's move on to her level 3. As you saw earlier, you know, it's you know, pretty average level 3. It looks cool. You can kind of get the normal setup off it, like mid-screen. I'm pretty sure it has decent corner carry. So I'm not, yeah. It has decent corner carry, like, so, you know, you're going to get like a pretty decent setup of it every time, because if you're like at least mid-screen, you're going to get a decent thing, but you know, you're going to be around this distance here if you finish it anywhere past that, but you will be able to get like a setup, like something, you'll be able to get certain stuff off it, like maybe that, like you'll be able to come in and do stuff like that, some dodgy little setups. Let me see if you can. Yeah, something like that maybe off of it. But that's about it for her level 3. She also has another level 3 where if I set Broly to, oh, I forgot how to play Broly, guys. Let me just yeah. Forgot how to play Broly. Maybe he's not, well, these characters are not very good for hard knockdowns, but anyway. If I do that, and basically if you hold R2 on the floor, she's going to do another level 3, which is invincible to attacks, and it's going to do that there. And you know, it's kind of like freezes where you get off the floor. Yeah, so that's about it for our supers. General game plan is basically what I've been going through for the whole video, really. It's establishing these wrecker mix-ups and getting your opponent into the blender, getting a sliding knockdown off basically everything. So general key blasts, you know, you're going to get your sliding knockdowns, and yeah, you're going to be establishing the mix with the wreckers, and yeah, then when you can cash out, use a level 1 mid combo, and then you're going to get your sliding knockdowns. And yeah, you're going to get more damage, because she doesn't do amazing damage. Like if I just do a B&B, you know, 2000 damage, as opposed to something like that, where you're going to get like a decent 4000 damage, you know. So yeah, that's basically Videl in a nutshell. Where do I think she's going to be? I think she's going to be a bit above mid, depending on what changes happen to the game, is how I'll know where she'll finish and stuff. But initial opinion, she's going to be like above mid. She's going to be like between top tier and mid, in my personal opinion, maybe just below Piccolo and that now, and Gotenks and stuff. Because she does look like she's got some really good mix. The only thing that lets her down is the damage, but if you burn a bar in the middle of the combo and stuff, you know, you should be okay. and her hits and stuff, they're nothing amazing, but you know, most of her gameplay is going to come from the Wrecker and those mixes with the cross-ups and stuff like that, as she can get these mixes easier than, you know, certain people. So yeah, that's going to be basically her game plan, kind of just forcing pressure, and she's going to be a bit in your face, which is the opposite to Jiren, you know, defensive, whereas she's offensive. So yeah, I think they did a really good job with these two characters, especially Videl and that. I'm really happy with the characters. She seems like she's going to be a lot of fun. So, you know, that's going to end my video. If you liked it, subscribe, like, comment down below, maybe who you want to see me play. But I will be uploading some online gameplay of Jiren and Videl, so stay posted for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, peace.